Where are the whippets?
Good morning. Brian, can you paint? Can you paint? You look like wow. Where's the home for these missing out on the point?
They just having their own parties.
What's your style?
I'm going to ride your back up for you.
Very passable. It's very passable. Nothing like a good bite of old speckled hen, eh, Kev?
Yeah, you're right there, Eddie. Don't like it.
Who'd have thought 40 years ago we'd all be sitting around here drinking old speckled hen?
Cup of tea. Aye, couple of all with WRS tea at that.
Milk and sugar, extra, and no hospital discount neither.
No texture, not even a smile from the granny serving.
No smile, no mug, in a cracked polystyrene cup at all.
We never even had a cracked polystyrene cup. We used to have to drink out a roll-up lint newsletter.
Best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damp oily generator cloth. Damp oily generator cloth? You were lucky. We couldn't afford oily cloths.
Aye, we'd suck on old HT Corona pads. People were selling them as second-hand corn plasters.
But you know, we were happy in those days. Though we were poor.
Aye, because we were poor. My old boss, Jim Taylor, used to say to me, money doesn't buy you happiness.
You were right, you know. I was happier then, and I had nothing. You know, we used to sit around, we used to travel every morning, 40 odd miles, down to these tiny little offices, sit around, sharing a stewed tea bag between tanniers, before putting the ropes to rights, waiting for Jim to divvy work out. So we travel back 40 miles in the opposite direction before reaching hospitals. And all before 10:30. Aye, all before 10:30 if you were lucky.
Aye, we were lucky. Had old tiny branch offices. Mind, they were mice scurrying round your feet.
Office booming, aye, but no bloody inflatable mice, eh, John?
Office? You were looking to travel to an office. We used to live in our Vauxhall Vivas when we caravan Making expenses mean, you know, staying with friends, nudge, nudge. Lot of room in my caravan, 26 of us. No added comforts for fear of taxman. Half the floor covered in tellies, fixing them on the side. You were lucky.
We're lucky to have a bloody room. We used to live in X-ray rooms we were installing.
Oh, we used to dream of living in X-ray rooms. It was a palace to us. We used to live and breathe installations, went on for weeks and weeks, keeping up X-ray tables, spinning it out, fishing and sailing, after work, even making boat sails. We got woken up every morning by having a load of gaggling domestics sweeping rubbish from round us.
Well, you say weeks and weeks installing, but at Booper Leicester it was months. Project deliverables met with customer expectation, nudge nudge.
Project deliverables? I wished I could dream of project deliverables. Instead of terminating miles of bloody 34-core cables.
You were lucky to have a dream. Even if you dreamt of 150 of us living in a cable box in the middle of the road, it'd still take bloody weeks to make up them cables. Installations? Make up cables? You were lucky. We lived for 12 months in Vauxhall Weaver. We used to have to get up at 6 in the morning, feed the footballers all smelling Notting chip papers, eat a crust of stale bread, get to work for 14 hours a day, week in, week out, for £6 a week. Plus overtime, man. When we got home, fill in pink job cards, walk 2 miles to post box to post them, walk 2 miles home again, so Dad could crash to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We used to have to get out of the Vauxhall Beamer at 6 o'clock in the morning, clean the car, eat a handful of hot gravel, work 20 hours a day at hospital for £2 a month. Plus overtime, mind. Come home, Dad would thrash us to sleep with a broken bottle. And then we dream of Coral Goble. Crashing us to within an imperial inch of our lives. Not metric. Promising Thursday post. If we were lucky.
Well, of course we had it tough. We used to have to get about the cable box at 12 o'clock at night, all 150 of us, make up 6 mile of 34 core cable, and lick and clean with our tongues. We'd have 2 bits of cold gravel with a crust of stale black WRBS toast. Worked 24 hours a day at the hospital for 6 months every 4 years, plus overtime. And when we get home, Graham Beermo would slice us in 2 with a bread knife.
Right. I had to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, half an hour before I went to bed on my standby rota. Drink a cup of HD oil and spread up my arms with WD-40. Travel 200 miles up the M1 in my Viva, work 29 hours a day down hospital, beating the living daylights out of the junior engineers. If you could call them engineers, man. Whilst doing planned maintenance, all from memory, now written down. Fingers pouring the blood from bad and cable checking. Tipping out to the public phone box every 2 weeks because Philip's Lord and Master, Mr. Neil Dryden, was checking up on me. And when I go home, our dad and Mark would test us on the AGC feedback loop of an XTV-14. Then kill us and dance about on our grave singing, "Call yourself an engineer, son."
You try and tell young engineers of that today that, and they won't believe you. They won't know the world.
It's in the post, John. You said that right. Yeah.
Right, what do you want me to do now then?
Through the electronic expenses.
I've not prepared like Brian. I don't have class.
John,
Yes, Paul.
before you speak,
You're fired.
do you know that empty envelope you've got?
Yeah.
Listen, John, a lot's been said tonight, and I echo most of it. We know you as a man of high standards, and a man who's been looking forward to his retirement. So I think it's time for you now maybe to return a few words. So all I'm going to say is congratulations for making it, and well done. Don't you worry.
You haven't started yet.
Right, I'm a man of few words, like you all know.
That's the latest, greatest camera, the new Lumix.
And a special thanks to Jay for putting up with me for all these years.
Well said.
Sorry? She has. She's absolutely brilliant. That's it. Just have a good night and thanks for coming.
No, John.
You might like on that now. It's to do with the obsession with time. Where's he gone now?
You did rough one.
Chicken.
Yes, John, it's a Saturday.
Backwards clock. Oh, how cruel. Just when he thought he'd made it.
The countdown to when I come back to work. That'll keep you amused going backwards.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Reg Helmy, where is Reg?
Yeah. It's mine. It's my day.
Not that bloody old.
Go will be 63 years, 10 months, 4 days, 2 hours and 6 seconds to go. Finally, John, just from my fellow Yorkshiremen, put in the smallest room in the house. Is that what you lot have just said? Yeah. Thank you. Well, I did tell Kevin to sort his accent out. There's other bits and pieces here, so who likes me go? Oh, hang on then.
So where is it now?
Where is the river?
Which river?
Sheffield.
That's a card from all your friends and colleagues. Branch. Thank you. All of you. Especially those listening. We've done for a friends. We'll all miss you. And that is from all the guys and girls.
I'll open that one later.
Thank you very much.
Now is the time to say goodbye, 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 goodbye. Now is the time to yield a sigh. Now is the time to wend away until we meet again some sunny day. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, living you. Goodbye, it is a fun goodbye, 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 living you. Goodbye, it is a fun goodbye,